Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel and welcome back to another speed build. So today I'm building on oak alcove. I'm building kind of like I thought it was going to be a tiny home. It's not a tiny home, but it's a bit bigger than a tiny home, I guess. But it's still really small. It's one bedroom, one bathroom. It's like the bedroom doesn't, I don't even put a door, I put an archway. Just to give it more of like a smaller feeling. So the back is going to be the bedroom. It's a pretty big bedroom. The bathroom is decent as well. And then the living area is just like the straight line of a kitchen, a little seating area with a TV, and then a dining table. But that is it. I went pretty modern. It is already up on the gallery. It turned out to be 24,000 simoleons. So it is over a starter by like 5,000, I think, or like ooh, I think because I think you only get like 20,000, so maybe it's like four and a bit more simoleons over starter. But then you wouldn't have anything left. But so keep that in mind if you are interested in downloading it. You can also put it in the world and get rid of a few things. I put a lot of the higher end appliances in there. You could, I feel like if you just took the oven and the fridge and made them into like I put the Parenthood. I think they're both Parenthood actually. I put the Parenthood fridge and the oven in there. So if you take those both out and swap them for something a little bit more affordable, that might help you. Also, you can take away a couple plants because I did a lot of planting in the front. So you could take away those and it would definitely be a starter home. But yeah, that is already up on the gallery. All my gallery information is down below in the description. But yeah, so it is pretty, it's a modern, I'm going with that green color, like metal paneling from growing together and then the siding from growing together. I think that those colors are really nice. And then like the windows are going to be black, lots of like black accents. And when you go inside, it does turn pretty dark. So I do use like a lot of the wood colors, but from the Eco Lifestyle pack. And then I use these metal panelings as well. I think the metal paneling is really nice. I like them a lot better actually than the Eco Lifestyle one. Eco Lifestyle has it's just a little bit too busy for me, and this one's just like really clean and sleek. But yeah, there was a lot of other options there that you could have used for an oven and stuff and a fridge. So keep that in mind. You could also probably get rid of a window if you wanted to. I'm not sure. But yeah, so that's kind of going to be the vibe of the house. Also, there's two same black swatches of this tile. I couldn't find a difference. I couldn't find the difference at all. Um, if you know what the difference is, let me know. Comment down below. But I do not know what the difference is. But yeah, I thought it went really well with this flooring. I always forget about this flooring and then I find it and then that's all I use. So that's in this one or in this build. And yeah, so I'm just trying to figure out what the like where I want things to go. So then again, it's quite small, so there wasn't much option of where it could go. The kitchen could have been a lot smaller, but then again, I don't know what I would have really put over there. I guess I could have like I don't know, because I feel like this is like appropriate amount of room because they have like the one counter that they can use because the end counter they can't. Um, so I think it turned out really like it's perfect. I have one sim in here, so I feel like it's like pretty spacious. This is like the little living area. I did envision him to be like maybe he's in school right now, to be a teacher. I thought that would be pretty cool. Yeah, for once I'm picturing a male sim. I never really do that. There's only a few. But then once I started doing like this dark kind of like interior, I thought right away of like a male sim. And I'm pretty sure my other one that's similar to this, it's like dark. When we first got Eco Lifestyle as an apartment, I did like a single dad apartment and it was all dark like this. I mean, that's just what I envisioned in my head, but I really like it. It's moody, it's modern. Yeah. So I didn't think that there would be too much clutter or anything in the home. I feel like with a tinier home, he keeps it pretty like clean, small. You don't want to put too many things in there, but there is clutter in the bedroom. I do clutter the bedroom up, and since the bedroom's actually so big, it's really nice. You could also, I don't really know how big if there's like a tile difference in between the bedroom. I think like like the shape of it's just a bit different. But I could have also just like changed the entrance to this side and had a kitchen in there. Um or anything. I could have done like kitchen living in there and then the opposite side had the bedroom if it was a bit, but I think they're just like configured differently, but they're the same size, I think, if you add the tiles up. I don't know. I didn't do that, but I just looking at it kind of looks like that. I also wish I changed this arch black, but I didn't. So maybe you could do that if you go in there if you prefer. I just think it would be so seamless. It would be really nice. Even like the taller one that we got, I think is like a base game update and have like little glass paneling at the top would be really nice. And then this mirror, I love this mirror. I can't get enough of it. And then I finally go crazy on the clutter for the top. I think for the top of the dresser with the clutter kit. All the stuff, not all the stuff, but like a lot of the stuff from clutter kit goes on here. So I was super excited about that. I was working on a build just before this one, and it was okay. It wasn't like the best. And then I got out of that one, and then I started building this, and this one just came together so nice. It only took me 40 minutes to record and build, and then it was a quick edit. I didn't do any pauses or anything. And then I think it's like a 10-minute video, or it might be 10 or 11 minutes because I have the screenshots at the back, at the bottom of the video. But also when I was taking screenshots, it's like fall, I guess, in my game, and it was dark and leaves were falling, but it was like just before all the plants start looking really ugly. So the screenshots aren't the greatest screenshots. They could definitely be a lot brighter, but it's okay. We got them. At least they're in the video. Normally they're not. So, but yeah, here I am just cluttering up everything, making like little adjustments. Couldn't get it to how I wanted it to go. And then I think one more adjustment after this, one tiny adjustment. And then I think we go to the bathroom. With like such a smaller house, it's like less to decorate, so you feel more like motivated to put more energy or effort into like decorating the rooms and stuff. When you have like 5 or 4 bedrooms, like you don't want to clutter them all. It's so exhausting just sitting there. It's repetitive, not really exhausting, but like exhausting because you just like the same thing. You're looking for the same items, different swatches, trying to change it up, and then you get builder's block because you can't, there's no difference. It's all the same. It all looks the same and it's so unsatisfying. But yeah, this one turned out nice. This was a good refresher for me. I needed something different other than all my builds are always like that same like brown color and I love it so much. I'm not complaining. I just needed to have a darker, something different. I do want to challenge myself with another build. I just know I'm going to hate it. I know I'm going to hate it. I'm going to want to fix it, but I really want to do a like a 70s home, I guess. One that's really needs updating, like the shag carpet that's green everywhere or pink and just all the old things. Um Outdated everything. I want to do that really badly. I want to have a sim in there and she renovates as she goes, but then when I gameplay like that, get ahead of myself. I get too excited and I just like, I'm just going to renovate the whole thing now. And it's never any fun. I've tried it so many times and I do the same thing every time. I need to be kept accountable when doing those challenges. I also want to do the challenge where you can't like delete any walls when you put walls up. I like that challenge. I want to try that. I give myself kind of like a guideline, like it has to have X amount of bedrooms or something like that. So then that way it's not just making it work. I want to give myself a bit of a challenge. So if you guys want to see that, comment down below and let me know. And I can work on that. But yeah, so we're 9 minutes in. The video's almost over. I'm just adding a little back, um, oh gosh, patio, I guess, a little back patio. It's not too big. It's quite small. I didn't want to go too big back here because it's a tiny home, so I didn't want it to look silly in the back with like a really big patio. Also, I was trying to keep the budget a little bit more affordable than normal, and when I saw it was only 24,000 simoleons, I patted myself on the back. That doesn't happen. That never happens to me. But I did it. Kind of a starter. If you have 2 Sims, I think it is. I'm not too sure. But yeah, anyway, I kind of did it. So proud of myself with that one. Um, what was I saying? Yeah, I didn't want to make it like really big and get ahead of myself. So if you want to add things, obviously, you can, especially if you want to start here and add and build as you go. Very easy to do that. Lots of like potential. It's not that big of a lot, but it's also not that small of a lot too. You can do like a really nice garden and stuff in the back. It would be really nice. Um, did kind of make me want to play, but I am also getting a little bit hungry, so might need to go get a snack first. But yeah, I do want to play some Sims. I want to actually like gameplay, not just build. So maybe this will be the one. I'm not sure. And then Little Simsy's build got me wanting to get my sim to live off the land. So I might try and do a build like that inspired by Little Simsy and her little challenge that she did for herself. Anyway, a build turned into a challenge for herself. Um, yeah, I like that idea. I kind of want to try it out. So again, comment down below what you think. But yeah, I am going to wrap up the voiceover here. We are getting to the end of the video near the screenshots. I really hope you guys enjoyed today's video. Any build suggestions, comment down below. As always, all my socials are down below as well. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you guys have a great Easter. Bye!